In this meditation, you will travel into your heart, where you will witness your story and your relationships from a higher perspective. And by the end of this visualization, you will find yourself in a place of comfort and emotional rest, with a new understanding of how forgiveness is actually an opportunity to heal the wounds that hold you back. I want to also thank you for taking the difficult step of wanting to consciously forgive another. You are choosing the perspective of unity instead of resentment. This act of forgiveness affects the entire collective consciousness, and it propels your soul expression towards a greater understanding of love. Everyone that has walked this planet has at one point or another done things from a low vibrational state of awareness, whether they realized it or not. But the wisdom in forgiveness is to recognize that you cannot make the other person see the harm that they have done, but you can change how you react to their actions. You can let go of what no longer serves you and create new boundaries for your relationship with them. I honor you for choosing to end the cycle of disharmony by finding peace within yourself first. Come back to this meditation anytime in your healing journey, and remember to give yourself grace as you undo possibly lifetimes and generations of similar relationships that have led you here. You are ready to heal, so let's begin. Close your eyes and begin to slow down your breath. As you do this, allow your mind to clear so that new thoughts can enter. And as you prepare to open yourself to this visualization, to this meditation, to this healing journey, I ask you to take a moment and surround yourself in protection. See your body being surrounded by a golden orb. Allow this sphere of light to surround you and fill the room. And know that while you are in this space, you are protected and guided. I want you to see yourself now in your mind's eye, sitting outside in a beautiful landscape. You are sitting in a comfortable chair, and you feel completely relaxed here. There are mountains in the distance that seem to be standing as guardians of this sacred space you are now creating. See the sun rising from behind those powerful mountains. Feel the warm rays of the sun on your face, on your body, within your heart. And I want you to feel a deep sense of gratitude for this warmth, this cosmic warmth. Feel the soft grass at your feet and the gentle breeze that blows across your skin. Hear the rustling of the leaves on the trees nearby. Take a moment and see this landscape fully. Are there any clouds in the sky? See what colors the flowers are around you. Ground yourself here, knowing that this is a place you can return to any time you need. This is your space of healing. Now, as you feel settled in this space, notice around you there have appeared many empty chairs, forming a circle alongside of you. There is a small table placed just a few feet in front of you. And sitting on top of that table is a delicately carved rose quartz bowl. Let the bowl hold your attention for this moment, so you can see its smoothly curved sides and the translucent pink color of the bowl. Again, look at the empty chairs forming a circle, with you at the head of the circle. Now I want you to see that there are a few people approaching the circle of chairs. They're each coming to sit in one of these empty chairs in your circle. These are people you've known maybe in the past, or those you know in your life currently. Perhaps they are family members, friends, or even those who have passed on. Some of these people you may have had a good, neutral, or even a poor relationship with. But whoever shows up to a chair in your circle, I want you to recognize that it is someone you seek to forgive for something they did. As you see these familiar people, it's perfectly normal to have emotions arise within your body. Simply recognize these reactions, but give them no power. Allow them to gently float above and away from you like clouds, up into the sky. Giving space for these people to sit within this circle. Allow yourself to be emotionally neutral as these familiar people take a seat. As you give each of these visitors time to sit, I want you to say in your mind their first name. See their faces clearly in your mind and simply state their name. Check in as you do this and continue to feel the grass that's at your feet, the breeze that's on your skin, the sun that's shining above you, the mountains that are guardians of this space. And allow yourself to remember that you are in a calm and safe, beautiful space that feels like home to you. Again, this is your space, and everyone else here is a visitor that you can ask to leave at any time. Once you have acknowledged each person present, I want you to look in front of you again and see that beautiful rose quartz bowl on the table. Notice now it's filled with colorful, glowing marbles of light. Each of these small orbs of color represent an action from one of the people in your circle. These balls of light are actions from someone you thought would treat you differently than they did. And they represent a part of your story that you no longer wish to hold on to. From where you sit, as you look at this bowl, feel how much tenderness and vulnerability it holds. Although unpleasant to recount the moments that are connected with these orbs, these are your experiences as a human, and so they are beautiful in that way. They represent the beauty of being human and the process of feeling love, pain, hope, and even loss within a lifetime, and the beauty of understanding the lessons within it all. Now I want you to take one of the orbs out of the bowl and hold it in your hand. Who in the circle does it belong to? Notice the sensations of those emotions within the story of this orb. Let the story of this person's actions only settle within the orb, not in your body. So if you feel emotions rising within you, gently allow the orb to pull these negative feelings through your hand and into the orb. Feel the grass again at your feet, the warm breeze on your skin, the mountains in the distance guarding this sacred space. Look again at your hand holding this orb and notice how beautifully it pulses with colorful light. Despite its heavy emotional story. Now I want you to allow this orb of light to float back gently to that person it came from. See them sitting in the circle and see this orb floating back towards their heart center. Choose not to project any additional thoughts or feelings onto what was done by this person. Allow that story to only be within the orb as you simply watch it returning to them. As you send it back, I want you to only say to this person, "Your actions are yours and no longer define who I know myself to be." See it floating back to them. See it gracefully touch their heart center. And say again to them, "Your actions are yours and no longer define who I know myself to be." As it touches their heart center, allow the vision of them in the chair to dissolve, leaving only that empty chair remaining. I want you to give yourself time to do this with each person. See a glowing orb in the rose quartz bowl in front of you. Feel who it belongs to, who these actions came from, and see the orb float back to them. Allow any emotions that are stored within your body surrounding this story, surrounding this relationship, be absorbed into that orb of light. And see that orb of light float back to that person in the circle, back to their heart center, as you say, your actions are yours and no longer define who I know myself to be. Your actions are yours and no longer define who I know myself to be. Your actions are yours and no longer define who I know myself to be. As you do this with each person, notice a feeling of freedom within you. Recognize that the person that you know them to be is a bite-sized perception of who they truly, truly are. Just as you exist as an expansive, ever-evolving energy that is forever in the process of growth, so too are they. So let them dissolve from your sacred circle in peace, knowing that they sit with the ownership of their actions, that it is their responsibility to evolve from their choices, just as you are evolving from your choices. Again, continue this process with anyone remaining in the chairs in your circle. Become aware of the sensation of light that is filling your body and emanating from your heart center. Notice this light feels like strength and wisdom. It feels like kindness to yourself. It feels like a renewed understanding of the power you have over your life. Notice your peace. See the soft grass at your feet, the guardian mountains, and feel the warmth of that loving sun above you. The chairs have dissolved from the circle, as well as the table and crystal bowl. All that remains is you and your loving and sacred landscape that has held you in this moment. Feel your chest rising and falling with each breath. Notice the calm silence you feel within yourself. That you've given everything to this moment with an understanding of love, You've seen how forgiveness can offer so much peace, and it gives space for expansion of you and your perception, your awareness. No longer are you tied to any story of the earth realm. Feel within you a sense of deep, deep gratitude for life, for experiences, for the trials that you triumphed over in your lifetime. For the maturity to allow those stories to rest so that you can make space for new chapters in your book of life. Feel the endless possibilities of beauty and love that you are now a magnet for. Feel the confidence that you have that you are attracting healthy connections, healthy relationships, balanced friendships. You are creating the ability to see others' actions not in a way that is personal, but in a way that is all-knowing. That what someone does is a reflection of their journey, and it is their responsibility to take ownership of their actions. And it is your responsibility to learn how to respond to the relationships that you have. Feel a sense of confidence that you will know and understand how to set boundaries, when to say no, when to be assertive and speak up for what you will and will not have in your life. Feel the wisdom of knowing your worth. And knowing how people should treat you. Know that you are a portal for love. Forgiveness brings rest. May your spirit be well. May you be peaceful. May you rest in your power. May you move throughout your reality as love. May you move throughout your reality as love. May you move throughout your reality as love.